In Unit 16, Question 5, we're buying shares of a mutual fund. The share prices increase this way: $26.75 at the beginning of the first year, $28.92 at the beginning of the second year, and so on. 29.17 at the beginning of the fourth year, and at the end of the fourth year, which is the same as the beginning of the fifth year, 31.55. Our first question is an easy one. How fast are prices increasing on an annual basis? Let's start at $26.75 and increase annually at an arbitrary rate, say 2%. At that rate, what's the increase over 4 years? Each year we increase by 2%. And our question is, do we reach 31.55? Since we don't, we'll use goal seek to adjust. We'd like the final price to be 31.55, and we get it by adjusting the annual percentage increase. So our answer to the first part is prices here were increasing at an annual rate of 4.21%. Now let's get to the more substantial part of the question, which is, what happens when we invest $1,000 each year? Each year we spend the same amount, $1,000. But the number of shares we buy depends on how much each one costs. $1,000 divided by the cost of each share tells us how many shares we'll be buying. In the first year we buy 37.38 shares. Here's how many we buy in each year, and notice that, for example, in the second year we buy fewer shares because the price is higher. In all, over the 4 years, how many shares do we buy? Here's the running total. We start out with no shares, and each year we have whatever shares we had before, plus the new amount we buy. 37.38 after the first year, a total of 71.96 after 2 years, and at the end of 4 years, 143.21. At the end of 4 years, we sell our shares. We sell 143.21 shares, each one of which sells for a price of $31.55. And so the final total is $4,518.33. This is the result we get investing $1,000 each year for 4 years. The question that we're asked is, what's the IRR? And of course, again, this always just means what rate would a simple savings account have to pay annually to give us the same results? What happened here is that we invested $1,000 for each of 4 years and ended up with a total of $45.1833. Suppose we had a savings account that paid 5% a year. Would things work out just the same way? Here's an initial balance of nothing. Each year we'll add $1,000, just as we did with the mutual fund account. Each year during the year in the savings account, the amount will increase according to the interest rate. Would a 5% savings account in which we invest $1,000 each year give us a final total after 4 years of $45.18? Pretty close, but not exact. We can see that the interest would need to be slightly smaller. We'll adjust using goal seek. We'd like our final answer to be 45.1833. The correct IRR then is 4.93%. That's what a savings account would have to pay for us to invest $1,000 each year for 4 years and end up with the same amount as with the mutual fund.